How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to my garage, where we're going to try and build most of the Orange Bandit today. I still haven't really decided a name on it. I'm just going to call it the Orange Bandit for now because it's orange. Apart from that, we're all good. So I've been buying loads of little bits and pieces, mainly just undercarriage stuff, so like suspension. We got bits and pieces for the, suspension mainly, and all the bits and pieces should be in here, and brakes and everything else. Hopefully I've got everything, because if I haven't, I'm going to throw a hissy fit, because that means I have to keep going back to the book and buying stuff. Better start putting all the other stuff back on then. Right, so where's the back stuff? So that front, I'm sure that F is back, F is front, half axles. I can't remember why I bought half axles. I'm going to assume they're like, I did buy another one, right? Yeah, I did, this one. Does that go there first? I don't know. So I'm sort of guessing right now, because I'm really not 100% sure what I'm actually doing. I know that's it's a big sort of like, oh my god, he doesn't know. No, I genuinely don't. I can't remember taking the car apart. It's been a couple of days. Well, I'm going to assume that's rear left. So where do you go? Well, you go there, so you need a support or something. Let's just think about this methodically for just a minute, shall we? You are a half axle. Where do you go? I did put the rear cross member in, which is this bit here. Okay, part number one. Where's my spanner? Hey, tightened. Right, okay, so we've got one on there. Fantastic. Right, I need the other one. Rear shock absorber. There we go. Rear shock absorber. It goes there. Grab my spanner. Right, rear control arms. Straighten all that up. It's all good. Not sure what they click onto yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. Stick the other one in. Is it going to be a tie rod? I don't think it's going to be a tie rod, is it? Not in the back end. Surely. Lower control arm, rear right. All good. So have I got another one of those? Right, left, rear left, sorry, not right. Right, left, right. There we go. Chuck that on there. Spanner that in. Excellent. Okay, now can I put this on? Alright, I think we've got to find the hubs. I bought some hubs and I'm not sure where they go. I'm going to assume there's an axle I'm missing some. Apparently they stick together. Alright, well, I'll deal with those now then. Right, let me get the hubs out for I need to find the other. So that goes on there. Grab my spanner, chuck that on. Okay, cool. So that's RR. Next, can this go on there yet? Yes, it can. Oh, yeah. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Go up. Yep. Hey, right. Nope. You go in there. And there we go. Right. So that's all that bolted together. Am I missing anything? I'm missing something off of here. These look like they're for struts, but I'm not sure where they actually go. Right, let's see if we can put this in first. So the idea is to basically just grab everything and see if it all just fits in. That's really what I'm going for right now. Where do I put my spanner? So all the parts I've got left on the floor. Well, apparently it's raining. Yeah. Brutal. Sounds like a proper storm out there. Yep, that's really rainy out there. Is that washing my car? No, don't really care. Okay, that one, and that one. Hey, that looks good. Right, next, can we put these on yet? The half axles? I don't think these go on this car, if I'm going to be honest, but it's weird that I bought them because they were under the listing. Okay, so that's front and that's front. I'll bring it down a second. Yep, and the car. This is the hub carrier. So this, oh, I don't know, actually, hold on. Put that back up a second. Okay, where's the hub carrier for the right? On there. Where's my spanner? There it is. Alright. So this one can go in there and there. Excellent. So unfortunately with the new car it does seem to be that some of the bolts are a little bit off, because this is all perfectly straight now because I replaced pretty much everything, but this is just still off, so I don't know. It's just weird. I'll say that, and then there's a big gap here. But I changed all these panels out. I changed the firewall, I changed the front end, and it's all just not sitting straight. So I don't know. I'm hoping that's just something a little bit wrong with the game, maybe. Right, we need to stick the diff in first, then we put the drive shaft in. Okay, so that's the diff in. Drive shaft. Well, this is the drive shaft for this car, so hoping I'm doing this right, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in last. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so these half axles do come off this car. Oh, they're rear. Oh, the rear axles plug into the diff. Got it. This is the first time I've seen this sort of part in quite detail instead of like CMS. It's all new to me, man. It's all new. You know, that might be the reason why that wasn't going to connect to start with, because I didn't plug it in. Right, let me just go and get the other rear axle, wherever I put it, or the half axle. Stick that in there. There we go. So that's the rear axle in, or half axle, sorry. And I'm wondering now if I can put the drive shaft. Might be a bug, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out in a minute. Right, tie rods. This is for the front. Suppose I better start building the actual suspension first. That might be a good sort of start. Okay, so we're going to put springs in now. Do I have to use the tensioner for this? This. Yeah, by the way, these are lowered springs. So this car is going to sit really, really sweet to the floor. Okay, so if that's not sitting in, then I haven't done something. Let me just check all the bolts here again. Alright, apparently that's all done. Bit strange that I can't put that in there, but okay. Oh! That might be the reason why. Hold on. Front left, rear left, and rear left. So where are the other springs? Because like, if I'm buying springs, I need like a rear right, and where's the others? So that's a little bit of a problem. Because I've only got... So how did that one go in there then? Hold on. That's RL as well. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, apparently this is it's just me being a donut, but I don't understand. There we go. FL and FL go on front leaf or front left. I don't know. Go from there and see if we can deal with it. Right, so that's all the suspension bits put in a bit. I still feel like I'm missing something because there is a connector here and here that aren't doing something, and I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know what. It could be this. That's a strut. I mean, I suppose it might be a strut link. If it is, we'll just pop them in. I swear struts just go in the front though. Well, I ain't going nowhere at the moment. Okay, well, I'm going to put the brakes together now, and then maybe that will actually start pushing things together. So, front right caliper, brake pads rear. Okay, now we need a brake cable for this. Not that one. That one! I'll do it in a minute. Apparently my spring has come out of the hole. Brake line. It's fine. Right, can I put a tie rod on this now because it has a brake caliper? No. Okay, fantastic. What about the actual brake itself? So, fronts. Oh, I know why. It's because I haven't got a hub on it. I'm a donut. I'm an actual donut. There you go. Look, a hub. There we go. That's why that's not going on there. Stick that on there. Where's my screwdriver? Righty tie. Where is my screwdriver? It's not outside, is it? Where did I put my screwdriver? There it is. Found you. There we go. So that can go on there. Right, tie rod. Alright, strut. No, actually, let's get the hub and everything on the other side first. We will get there, don't worry. You can go on there. Right, brake disc for front. There we go. Okay, so there's going to be a caliper here for the front. Okay, where did the brake line go? Well, I'll just borrow one until I find it again. There's one. One brake line, sir. There we go. Right, Titan doesn't come out. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Tie rod. Still can't put the tie rod on, so that means I'm still missing strut. Is that, hold on, what's this? Steering link. So this goes like here then. That's spanner, because we've got to attach the steering box. Alright, cool, so that's on. Right, now do we put the steering link on? I'm going to assume that bit there is the steering arm that's actually attached to the steering box, so that's fine. Did I put the lower arms in? I'm pretty sure I have, because I've got basically everything in there at the moment. What am I missing? Steering arms? Actually, I'm not missing that. Accessories? I've got to be missing something, because it feels like I'm missing something. And I can't explain it. It just feels like it's not complete. Obviously, with the steering arms not going anymore, I don't know what, but I'm just trying to work out like what I think I'm missing, and I don't know what I'm missing. Right, that has to be it. It has to be going here. This is a steering link. It has to go here. Alright, let's get the brake discs on the back as well then. Obviously I need a brake line for this. Now I'm going to have to buy another one because I've sort of lost one. Don't ask me, it just disappeared and I don't know where it's gone. So I do need to buy another brake line. So let's go brakes and brake line. It's somewhere in the car. It'll probably fall out when I move the car eventually. It'll just be like thump, land on the floor. It'll just sit there and just look at me like a discarded bit of poop. There we go. So that's all the brake lines in and everything else. I still don't know where all this stuff goes. Like steering link should just, if I'm going to be honest, for what I can remember, if any game, that it usually just clicks in and it's fine. Same with tie rods, and I don't know why they're not just clipping in. It's got no reason not to. That's the thing that's annoying me a little bit. Like, I've put everything else in. Need to put this in though. This is the brake master. Right, let me just drop the car a little bit because we've got to do it up. Right, where's my spanner? I can't remember if it's a spanner job or a screwdriver job. There you go, that's definitely in there. That's good. Right, so that's the main brake lines in. Right, so that's all the cables in. Now I've got to put the handbrake in itself, which sits in the middle. Well, which I don't know where it's going to sit. I said I've never built one of these cars before, so I'm going to assume it just sits somewhere. But going by the sort of handbrake it is, it sits on the side. Could be wrong though. Okay, where does the cable go? So I'm looking for the cables. Okay, it runs there. So I'm going to assume it does plug into. Okay, I need to get some sort of reference. So I've got to head towards the scrap yard, and I need to find a scrap one. I just need to take a look at the undercarriage of a car, because it's the best way for me to actually sort of like have a look at it. Right, go to the junkyard and let's go and have a mooch around. Right, I'm looking for a wolf. That sort of looks like what I'm looking for. Fantastic. Right, what am I missing? That's what I'm missing. These. I'm missing this bit here, so let me just go and get my spanner. If I can take that bit off, then I know what I'm looking for. I believe it's something like a rear control arm, but I don't know if I can find one in the shop. Right, spanner. Yeah, I think that's the bit I'm missing, the rear control arm. Oh, okay, so I need 2 rear control arms per wheel. Oh, okay, that explains that. Right, okay, so now I need to know where the handbrake sits right on the inside of the door. Okay, cool. Okay, so I need rear control arms and a handbrake, and I need to put the handbrake in the side of the door. Excellent. Okay, cool. I know what I'm doing now. I don't know the bits I'm missing. Actually, another thing I need to look at is what connects to the steering rack. So the strut sits in the middle of that. That's fine. I get that. So, okay, so the strut sits between the 2 pillars. That's fine. And okay, right. Okay, gotcha. Let's go. Hopefully, I can do this now. So this is what I like about the scrapyard. If you can find a car that you're actually like working on, sometimes you can find bits you actually need, like to just see where things are. Now for me, because I've never built this car before, that's sort of what I needed to know. I needed to know that's what I'm looking at, that's what I'm looking for. So on here where I've got these 2 bits here, these are rear control arms, I'm actually missing those. So there we go, rear control arm. So suspension, steering arms, there you go. So I need 4 of them. Makes sense now, doesn't it? Right, where's my spanner? Ah, there it is. I keep putting down my spanner and it's not a good thing to do. That's that bit done. Excellent. Right, I'd say that's everything that's on. That's really good. Okay, cool. So the next thing is the strut bar, which goes, well, the steering link, sorry. I know, I'm saying it wrong. Still feel like I'm missing something. I wonder if I need a steering link for the other side as well. That's probably what I'm missing. Right, so rear steering arm. If I'm missing this to go on the other side as well. Right, so now the hub can go up on there. Not the hub, sorry, the strut. So we'll stick that on there, and then that can go on there, and then the tie rods should go on there. Hey. See, it's a lot bloody easier when you know how, isn't it? There is no instruction manual for this. Like, as somebody who's never built this car before and doesn't really know where things go in real life, you know, this is all learning for me. On the plus side, at least now I know that if something goes wrong with my car, I might be able to say to the mechanic, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this, and then he knows what he's doing. Because if not, I know mechanics get pissed off with customers sometimes, and they go, so what do you think the problem is? And it's like, it's making a clickety-clack noise. I know mechanics don't like that, so yeah, it's nice to sort of know what's there and what's not. Okay, so handbrake, this literally plugs in. That makes no sense for placement, man. Right, that's the handbrake in. So that's definitely there now. Can we put the diff in now? Well, not. Why do I keep calling it things? Why do I keep calling things that aren't those things? Can I put the drive shaft in? I suppose I have to put the transmission in first. Probably gonna have to do that. Well, okay. Now I need to go and choose out some nice set of wheels, then, don't I? Because then we can wheel it around a bit. There was one other thing I've got to put in, isn't there? Or was there? No, I think I'm done. I mean, we've got some spare springs, but that's just because I just overbought on stuff. 2 of these boxes are empty. 2 of those can go in my normal collection. I've got to put the drive shaft on, and then we've got to build the gear, and then we've got to build the actual engine. I'm putting a V8 into this because that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? I don't want to keep it a diesel. Right, so I'm going to go and buy some wheels, and I'll be back in just a minute. There we go. Plus side to the backpack mod is that I can pick up all the rims and everything I need. Literally, the only mod I'm really using is the backpack mod. Now, I have looked into the mods for this game, and it's mainly just people's skins and things like that. But if there is any other cars in there, I might get one. Now, I did see that there was a Ford F-150, which they've turned into like an actual body truck, like an actual tow truck. And I'm like, I could sell these quite happily and just use a tow truck, which I might do. My next build in this game might be a tow truck, so I can replace my nice car, maybe flog it off, and get a tow truck in, because I think it'd just be easier. Alright, next then, let's get the wheels on. Wheel number 2, come on down. Oh, come on.
Pick up the wheel.
No. Yes. Come on, come on. I'm pretty sure these are 5-spoke, aren't they? Didn't go outside, did it? Ping through a wall, maybe? Nope, apparently it's lost. Oh, the fun and love of this game. Seriously. Right, I've got to go and buy another rim now, because I've lost one. I'm not even sure how I did that. Begrudgingly, I'm going to have to buy another one. Thank you, Mr. Ghostman, because no one's here. Ooh, I've got some air on that one. Right, so this is like the ultimate test. If you've done everything properly, you should be able to put the wheels on and sit it on the floor. As in, like, actually down. So let's pop that there. Where's my pump? There's my pump. Because you still have to do this manually, which sucks. Just pumping up my tyres, don't worry about it. Tyre number 2. It's like signing stuff for an autograph, and like, unfortunately no one wants it. All good. Right, let's go and pop the wheels on. It could have probably done with 16-inch rims, probably. But unfortunately, most of the wheels in this game, I don't know if it might be a bit different at different shops maybe, but yeah, it would be nice if we had some different rim styles. Yeah, I think they're going to look a bit small. They're going to look dinky. Well, there we go. It's got wheels. It's alright, that, doesn't it? That sits so low to the ground. Nothing's clipping through. I mean, that is so low. Oh, look at that. The suspension's right on the floor. I'm just going to sell this. I'm not even going to... How much is this worth so far? 10 grand? Not bad. Let's get this up in the air for the last part. We've got to do the engine. So, yeah, I think it's going to be transmission and engine in the next video. And then we're basically done at this point. The car is looking bloody nice though. It's looking really good and low to the floor. Low profile, I like it. I suppose I could have gone with a 16-inch rim, but I've got to be honest, I'm actually sort of like liking the fact it's almost scraping the floor. You know, you get those low riders, it's like, yeah, it's all good down on the floor. But I think we're basically done with everything that connects to brake systems, everything to do with the suspension. If I have missed something, let me know in the comment section below, but chances are I've probably already done it in the next video. You just haven't watched that video yet because it's not out. But apart from that, we're all good. I'm going to work out, I think the drive shaft might be glitched maybe, so I'm going to go off and I'm going to try and put this back on. If it doesn't work, then it's okay. Worst comes to worst, I'm just going to build the V8 engine, stick the transmission to the back of it, and go from there. It's going to have a 5-speed gearbox. We're going to go for a V8 engine. Not going to go with a blower, just a bog standard 1-carb engine, air filter and all the McGubbins, and we'll go from there. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. I will be back here with a brand new video, live stream or whatever else I do on this channel. And don't forget, I've already mentioned what I'm going to be doing in another one. I'm actually going to download one of the mods, get myself an actual tow truck that we can use to go and find bits and pieces, and we can do some salvaging and everything else. So until my next one, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.